Hey, Frank, what do you know about Anthony Davis and Contavious Caldwell-Pope?
KCP is a go. He will play. And, Anthony's still in the process of trying to loosen up the groin and still has to meet with the team doctor to be cleared. But he's doing everything he can to be in there. We don't know yet.
Now, Frank, just to follow up on AD, any improvement? You said it's gotten a little better every day, but anything just from the last couple of days?
Yeah, I mean, that's where it's at. I mean, he tried to do some movements yesterday and, some he could, some he couldn't. And, they continue to work on it to try to get it a little bit better today, and that's what he keeps saying. It's a little bit better each day. And, we'll see where it's at.
So do you then again have the 2 game plans, like the one with AD and the one without AD?
3, one without KCP too, but he's in now. So that activates that one.
All right, and then, Frank, I know you don't want to give away rotations and such and lineups at this point, but did you see something in all of the various groups that you thought could work out better the way that Phoenix is playing? Is there something that you feel confident in going to in this pivotal game?
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't a whole lot to draw from that last game, but, there's some ways that we want to do some things slightly differently to attack these guys, and you guys will see that play out tonight.
Dan Warkey.
Frank, when it comes to trying to figure out if you want to make a lineup change at this stage of a series, like what are the factors and how difficult is it to make a change?
It's not difficult. Everybody understands that, each game is going to be different throughout the series. There's going to be adjustments. It's a chess match, and, all of our players understand that. And what goes into it, the analysis of the previous game, where are we not performing well enough and how can we improve that area, whether it's matchups, whether it's lineups, whether it's offensive package, whether it's defensive schemes. You evaluate all of it and you make the necessary adjustments.
Dave?
Frank, you said after game 5, we'll see what we're made of, and we'll see how bad we want it. In the time that's passed since then to now, anything indication that you'll want it enough and you'll be made of enough to get it done tonight?
We'll find out tonight. I know in walkthrough today and yesterday's film session, our guys were in good spirits, confident, and ready to go. So I feel like we're going to have a good night.
Bill?
Hey, Frank, going back to the question of adjustments, I think you said subtle adjustments maybe was your term. Is there an impulse or do you have to guard against over-adjusting or overreacting to one result, considering the stakes and overthinking the adjustments you would make in an elimination game like this?
You got to measure all of that. You know what I mean? And that just goes into your instincts on what's happening with your team, what's happening with the series. And, and it's not just what moves to make, but how many moves and how drastic do you want to change? So that all factors into it.
Kyle?
Hey, Frank, given that it's an elimination game, are the mechanisms to kind of judge how KCP and AD are playing and holding up any different? Are you more willing to give them latitude to play through some discomfort you see, or is it the same as any other game?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a feel thing. You know what I mean? We'll be communicating with the medical team throughout, and, obviously the coaching staff and I will be evaluating and measuring how well those guys are moving if they're in there. You know what I mean? And, the other night we made a determination second half. KCP wasn't moving very well. We pulled him out of the game. And, we'll look at the first half, each minute, each play, the same type of way, and evaluate that throughout the night.
We've got time for a couple more. Mark Medina.
Hey, Frank, for both the last game and Hayden tonight, to what extent has Anthony been kind of pleading his case with you and the medical staff versus just kind of deferring to how you guys see fit?
He very much wants to be in there. He's doing everything he can. And, at the end of the day, he's got to be cleared by the doctors. We don't want to do anything that's unintelligent, for his body. that's going to, create something long term. So he's got to be cleared, but, he very strongly wants to be in there.
Last one, Michael Duarte.
Yeah, Frank, if AD is cleared, and not for you to give away anything to your opponent here, but if he is a little bit limited, would that change how you utilize him, whether it's who he's guarding, what lineups he's in, where he's at?
Yeah, it's just something we got to feel out throughout the game. We start out, in a normal way and evaluate how he's moving and see if we have to adjust.
We're good there, Frank. Thank you.
Okay.